A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a striking move that has sent shockwaves through diplomatic channels, President-elect Donald Trump has publicly threatened to demand the return of the Panama Canal from Panama if the country does not comply with the terms of a treaty established decades ago. This assertion, made in a series of posts on Truth Social, highlights a significant shift in U.S. foreign policy under Trump's administration. The canal, a vital maritime route connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, has been under Panamanian control since 1999, following a transition period agreed upon in the 1977 treaties signed by the Carter administration and Panamanian leader Omar Torrijos. Trump's comments came as he accused Panama of imposing exorbitant fees on U.S. vessels using the canal, which he described as ridiculous. He argued that the canal was a result of U.S. generosity and cooperation, and he suggested that if Panama did not adhere to the principles of this agreement, the U.S. would have no choice but to reclaim control over the canal. If the principles, both moral and legal, of this magnanimous gesture of giving are not followed, then we will demand that the Panama Canal be returned to us, in full, and without question, Trump declared. This rhetoric is particularly notable as it marks one of the rare instances where a U.S. leader has suggested that a sovereign nation could be compelled to relinquish territory. The implications of such a statement are profound, especially in a geopolitical landscape where U.S.-China relations are increasingly fraught. Trump's warning against Chinese influence over the canal adds another layer of complexity, despite the fact that no Chinese entity currently manages the canal itself. The Panama Canal Authority, an independent agency of the Panamanian government, oversees operations, and there is no indication that China is seeking to take control. The timing of Trump's comments coincides with the recent election of José Raúl Mulino as Panama's president, who has expressed intentions to strengthen ties with the United States. This may present an opportunity for improved relations, yet Trump's aggressive stance could complicate diplomatic efforts. Analysts suggest that while Trump's threats may resonate with his base, they are unlikely to hold legal water under the terms of the treaties, which clearly establish Panama's control over the canal. Historically, the U.S. has maintained a significant presence in Panama, particularly during the construction of the canal in the early 20th century. The 1903 treaty allowed the U.S. to build and control the canal, which was seen as a strategic asset for international trade and military movement. However, decades of tension over sovereignty and control led to the eventual handover of the canal to Panama in 1999. Trump's recent comments may be seen as part of a broader strategy to assert U.S. interests in Latin America, a region where Chinese investment has been growing. The former president's administration has been characterized by a confrontational approach to foreign policy, and his latest remarks suggest that he is prepared to adopt a similar stance towards long-standing allies. As the world watches the unfolding situation, questions remain about the future of U.S.-Panama relations and the potential ramifications for international trade routes. Will Trump's threats lead to a diplomatic crisis, or will they serve as a wake-up call for Panama to negotiate more favorable terms? Only time will tell as both nations navigate this complex geopolitical landscape. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.